I love when any professional sports team signs a hometown kid because they just play harder for them. And the Chicago Bears did just that by signing linebacker T.J Edwards. A guy that reminds many of Lance Briggs is going to be a huge problem for opposing offenses. On top of that, he got literally no money for the productivity that he has. I love when people give hometown discounts. Hello, and welcome back to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Rohde. I am very excited for this episode. I'm going to break down Edwards more in detail, what he brings to Chicago, and why Chicago got so lucky with this guy. Before I jump into it, please make sure to hit the like button on this video if you agree with the content. Put your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you haven't already, and if you please could, hit that subscribe button. So let's get a little bit into T.J Edwards. The 6'1", 242-pound linebacker is from Lake Villa, Illinois, attending the University of Wisconsin-Madison. He's only 26 years old, and he's an absolute athletic freak. An arm length of 31 1/4 inches, hands 9 3/8 inches, 40 time 4.77. And this guy plays way, way faster than it says on paper. I also made a comment earlier about him being compared to Lance Briggs, and they're legit the exact same size that Briggs was when he was still in the NFL, along with they almost had the same exact 40 time. Briggs was only 0.02 seconds faster. So let's go into Edwards' career stats. The last 4 seasons he has spent with the Philadelphia Eagles, where he did in fact play in the Super Bowl. And with TJ Edwards, he has 389 tackles, 20 tackles for loss, 5 total sacks, 9 quarterback hits, 13 pass deflections, 2 forced fumbles, and 2 fumble recoveries. Now, keep in mind those stats. Let me just talk about last year alone. Last year for the Philadelphia Eagles, who did go to the Super Bowl, he had 159 total tackles, 2 sacks, 10 tackles for loss, 5 quarterback hits, 7 pass deflections, and 1 fumble recovery. To speak further to those stats, he now has back-to-back 130-plus tackle seasons, and he is absolutely improved his blitzing ability along with his pass deflection ability. That is why him and Tremaine Edmunds last year both were top 10 coverage linebackers, making the room of Edmunds, Edwards, Sanborn, or Swell, whoever that may be, top 10 in the category in the NFL. He is also a tackling machine, if you can't tell. Back-to-back 130-plus tackle seasons is no joke for any level of linebacker. And with a ton of missed tackles last year for the Chicago Bears defense, he helps erase that category and gives that security that the job is going to get done. He has ability to make pressure on the quarterback and the backfield as a whole, which is huge for this linebacker group. We need more blitzing linebackers this upcoming season, and having 5 quarterback hits and 10 tackles for loss shows that he can get into the backfield at ease and cause issues for opposing offenses. With that, it's going to take huge pressure off the secondary in the short coverage game. Again, being a top 10 coverage linebacker, which will allow the defensive backs in order to focus more downfield on deep passes so the Bears don't get burned in either category and force opposing offenses to run, which our defensive line, in my opinion, is 10 times better than last year. I don't care what anybody says. And if opposing offenses do throw it deep, they're going to have to deal with all the ball hawks back there, and our DBs can get after anything, as we've seen so far at camp, and we know from their ability. Super exciting for the defensive time. I cannot wait to see what Edwards does in a Chicago Bears uniform. Again, playing for your hometown team always is a huge benefit. I think that he brings a ton of talent to this team, and also signing him only to a 3-year, $19.5 million contract for his productivity is an absolute steal. This guy could bring that championship mentality to the Chicago Bears locker room and also help be a part of the next Chicago Bears Super Bowl winning team. But with that, thank you very much for joining this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Rohde, and as always, have a great day.